Hello everybody, throwback introduction. Today's Hot Wheels International 2021 K-Case unboxing is brought to you by, let's all say it, A&J Toys. I've been getting a lot of cases from Mattel. It seems like it's been a long time since I've done an unboxing, an international case unboxing from A&J Toys. There's good reason. He didn't get them. He just got the J case. Today it's being sent to me, so every once in a while, it seems like once or twice a year, I'll get a little out of order. We opened the US K case that Mattel sent me last week from Moab. If you remember, that was a fun one. This was one of the reasons. The wind was not one of the reasons. Finding the Super was, and it was kind of difficult. I got a nice pleasant day here in the backyard. Good day to open the case. We're going to do something different today, though. I'd like to do the highlight videos. One of the reasons I haven't done the J case is I didn't get the international case, the highlights, but today we're going to, and we're going to combine the two. So as I pull the cars out, if it's a highlight, instead of saying I'm going to put it to the side, we're just going to open it up, stick it on the turntable, and show it off. Fair enough? And then I'll do the J case later. So we'll get a little bit out of order. The J case is already in stores, but it is what it is, right? No complaints. We're going to be showing off some cool models. Let me adjust this very quickly, get it up a little bit higher. And let's get right to it. I think this should be a fun video. I'm excited to do the highlights instead of just putting the carded stuff aside and remember when to do the highlight video. I want to open them. So let's get to it and let's do it. All right. Remember, this is the K case. So the J case, which had the Super last time, or the J case had the Honda Super. K case has the Honda Super. That's this one. The J case has the Porsche Super. So, all right, now this is actually good because, I mean, I'm not complaining. If I would have pulled the Super, I don't think I would have complained about it. But this is the 2018 Honda Civic Type R, and it is the regular version. Is it a highlight? It definitely is a highlight. Let's put these together so you can see them. I'm not going to open the Super because I like to open the Supers together now. So you can see the two together here. If you want to look at the artwork, it looks like there's really no difference. This one's gray, it's not black. And this one is Spectre Flame, I would say Spectre Flame black instead of Spectre Flame gray. Nonetheless, they are different. Deco, okay, there is some deco differences. Obviously, this one doesn't get the roof deco, the HKS. The Super does, so there are some differences. So there they are. From a front, you're not gonna, you might know, it's hard to tell. At least that front grille is done. So that's the difference. Here is the model itself. Let's open it up. Like I said, we're just gonna get right to it. And here it is. Looking really good. I mean, I like this casting a ton. And I mean, so if it was not the Super, I would have been super stoked. It would have been a major highlight for this case. But it's actually a Super as well, so it is a massive highlight for this case. Looking really good in the HKS livery. HKS they've done the R34, right? They've done that new van casting, which I still need to show off. I'll do that in another video in pop culture. And then we saw it, we've seen the Skyline, right? The R32. So two Skylines and then this Honda and that van, which is really cool. All right, here's the other two holdovers from the J case. We'll try and go as quickly as we can. All of these are J case holdovers, I think. So they'll go in the highlight video for the J case. Rampage and the Camaro. Next group. Clip Rod, Jaguar XE SV Project 8, and then the bot wheels. Sometimes there's very little difference in the international versus the US cases. Sometimes it's big. Jaguar XE SV Project 8 is again, and the Toyota GR Super. I haven't opened that yet, but it is in the J case highlight, so I'm not going to. But I am going to open up this middle one. It is the 91 Mazda MX-5 Miata, and what I didn't notice in the last unboxing is that this is the treasure hunt. And I don't have it in front of me, but if you look at the last unboxing I did, when I pulled out that MX-5, take a look at the treasure hunt symbol. It's there in the back behind the rear wheel. It's messed up on that one I got. It looks like just a big white dot. And I remember noticing it when I did the unboxing. and kind of thought that maybe is that supposed to be like a gas cap or something. Kind of in passing, didn't really think about it. But it is, and it was plus because when I switched from the windy balcony to the inside, so I was a little distracted. But I never noticed that that was the regular treasure hunt. So let's open it up. It's a great regular treasure hunt. There's the symbol, and here is the model. So this is a then and now. The newer Miata was the one that they did as the now. That's the then. Looking really good as a convertible. Same thing, just like the Super. Really, it would be a highlight no matter what, but now it's a regular treasure hunt, so it becomes a little bit more special. Really, really dig that one. Clip rod, turtle shell, and the Subaru WRX STI. Like that one in white. Might as well show that one off real quick. Here it is in white. We've seen it in yellow to start, Zamak as well, and now in white. We'll give it a revolution, and then we will move on. All right, highlights galore right here, all three of these. So let's get to them as we go. 67 Chevelle SS 396. Good classic Hot Wheels casting. Looking really good in this Ostley's deco. Very plain, but good in a good way. What does it say in the back? Super Sport, right? Oh, this thing's clean. Stripes on the top look really, really good. Like the grayed out MC5 wheels. That's a highlight. Digging that one in a big way. All right, next one. Go from muscle to supercar. And I mentioned in my last unboxing, I think the McLaren Speedtail, I liked it when it first came out, and I just get more and more into it. This is the third color. Really digging in silver. I still like the original the best, but this one looks really good as well. Nice, clean casting. Detailing on the back and on the top. Doesn't need much more than that, and the wheel combination really works as well, so I'm really digging that. And digging the recolor of the 2018 Bentley Continental GT3. Green to start, which, you know, is based on the racing livery. This version is so much better. Missing, of course, those front headlights, but this one kind of hides it a little bit better because the deco isn't just cut off so badly like it was on the other one. Still, I'd love to see the headlights done. This Bentley needs a grille and headlights, but a little bit better. A little bit better. All right. Ooh. Those other two are holdovers. We'll move them out of the way. How about this one? I think this thing is just so cool. Corvette C8R, second, actually third color, right? Yellow was the first. This is actually the second, right? Is the red edition from Target. I'm going to open this in a separate video. Here they are together. I'll open this in a separate video because I'm going to do all of the red editions together, plus some other store exclusives. But really, really digging this one in gray. Like the yellow, love the gray. And yeah, this is proper color too. I think it's the red edition, which is kind of the made-up color, right? But this one looks so good. Big fan of that C8R. I put all the new models together because we'll be voting on them for the Lamley Awards, and that will definitely be up there. All right, Pontiac GTO, Surf and Turf, and the HW450, all, I think, from the J case. Batman Batmobile in chrome, 17 Ford F-150 Raptor. That one looks cool in gray with the black trim. And then the Muscle and Blown. Let's call this one a highlight. Put these other ones aside. I think this one is kind of cool. Has kind of a Viper vibe to it, but it is a Hot Wheels original. So let's just open this one up, put it on the turntable, and have a look. They've been debuting some of these Hot Wheels originals with this cool color. I don't know what you'd call this color. It's a matte, I don't know, blue with this gold trim. I really dig this deco on it. It says something fabrication on the back. I wonder if that's one of the designers. That's really, really cool. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a Viper drift thing, you know, kind of going. But I love it. I love it. Some of these originals are really cool. Not my cup usually, but I dig that. All right. Oh, two Chevrolet Camaro IROC Zs. I think this is new to this case, so we'll open one up. The Porsche 993 GT2 is a holdover, so we'll move that to the side. Camaro IROC looking good. I like this casting. Best version of this one is the RLC version, which I think goes for kind of a pretty penny now. I have that one, and I have a few of the stock versions. This one is not necessarily stock, but it's pretty clean. I think if they redid this one, they'd probably do it with the same size wheels, but I kind of like the vibe of this one, just from that classic IROC. All right. Here's a massive highlight. Chevy Silverado, that's not the massive highlight, it's the one above it. And then the Skyline, we'll look at this in the J case highlight, that's a holdover. But these two are highlights. Let's put this one, the Honda, off to the side, because I think this is the #1 highlight of the case. So let's open up the Silverado. I think, so I asked about this one because it's not considered a new model, but I think it is a basic conversion from that model that was in Heritage. And someone mentioned that it's been a mail-in as well. And I think that is the case. It's a little awkward, to be honest. Those wheels are kind of small. The body looks good, but this base is a little too thick for my liking. It just looks a little weird, especially from the front. I don't know. Not totally digging that one, but I'd call it a highlight. This. How about this? Custom 70 Honda N600 in yellow. Here's the art. This is a Rio Asada design. He's got a few more. This isn't one of his final. I mean, obviously, you know, we are counting down, which is a real bummer. Yeah, he's got a few more that we'll see, and I think we'll see some into 22. But this thing, look how tiny. A lot of people thought this was a Mini, but it isn't. It is a tiny early Honda. I don't know what year you'd consider this one, but done with the nice small wheels. Interior's really nice on this one. Obviously, the front and rear detailing is fantastic as well. I just love this thing. Just an absolute beauty. Great debut color, too. I don't know what it'll be recolored to, but major highlight. I'd say the highlight of the case so far. You guys can tell me what you think. All right, final three. These two bottom ones are cool. I love the Lancia. Locomotoring looks cool in that kind of see-through thing, X-Racers kind of vibe. But I love this 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel. I love everything about it except the wheels. And usually I don't care about the brown wheels. I mentioned this in the last unboxing. Color is on this so cool. In green, the brown wheels don't totally work because the car is so clean. That's what I just said, right? Front detailing is nice. The rear detailing is nice. And looks like it got a little mistampoed on this one on the front, but it looks really good, except for those wheels. All right, let's get through these last ones. I think we'll move through them pretty quick, but we won't. We'll have to stop here. Porsche 993 again, Batman Batmobile in chrome again. And how about this? The Batmobile from the new Batman movie, which I don't know when we're supposed to see that. It's coming out soon, but this is the Batmobile. So the context of it, I mean, like I said, it looks kind of like a muscle car, which I think is kind of a cool vibe, very different look. So all we know, it's a Batmobile. All we know is it's in the new movie, and yeah, I have to say, as far as Batmobiles go, this is pretty damn cool. I dig it. I really dig it. Black, kind of a matte black. The engine looks cool. You got something going on the front. Obviously, this car has a lot of little secrets to it that we don't know about yet. The real car, right? Base on this is kind of interesting, too. So, yeah, we'll see what the context is on this one. As the movie comes out, I'll definitely be watching it. I like Robert Pattinson, who is the cast there. All right, Supra again. The RX-7, there it is. Those are from the J case. We'll get to those. Unimog is cool. The 1300 Unimog. Let's open that up as a highlight. Boy, the wind just picked up. Surprise, surprise, I'm doing an unboxing. See if anything blows away. All right, there's the Unimog. Cool casting. Dima designed it a couple of years ago. It's been a regular treasure hunt. We've seen a couple of Unimogs. We've seen the basic and the premium. That one looks very cool. All right, moving on. We've seen this Ducati before. Bot wheels, and then the Volkswagen Beetle recolored. Some of you might consider that a highlight. Not totally my cup of tea. Loopster looks good. So does the Mod Rod, and so does the Hot Wheeler. Gotta stop somewhere, right? Another muscle and blown Ford GT40 recolor in black and the surf and turf. Let's pull out that Ford GT40. So this one, you know, just it's then and now with the new GT, Ford GT. I like the color. This one I just like so much better. It's still, I'm not a huge fan of the casting. I know it was a treasure hunt last, super treasure hunt in Gulf, and everyone liked it. I think it won Best Super. This is Gumball 3000. This is a nice version of it, but it's just not a casting I collect unless it's a super treasure hunt, unless it's an RLC, that sort of stuff. There was this black and gold version from the Hot Wheels Racing series, I think in like 2010. That one's pretty cool. But this one has a kind of a theme with that coloring, that black and gold, which is kind of nice. All right, another Bentley Continental, another Honda N600, and then, by the way, I did notice, and I wanted to check because it's you can see on this that little bump. I don't know what that bump's about. I think it's clearly supposed to be there. You saw it in the turntable. I'll have to look at it. So one of you guys is inevitably going to tell me what it is, and that'll be cool. All right, let's look at the Koenigsegg Jesko. Still don't like the casting, like the white color, but not a fan of the casting. Spoiler is still a little awkward for me, and I still don't like the wheels. Just put black 10 spokes on it. I'd like it better. But I reserve the right to let it grow on me. The McLaren did. That one McLaren, I can't remember what it is right now. Car di Asada, Formula E Generation 2 car attack, your Porsche edition. You guys mentioned that this is actually a Porsche, and the Dodge D100. Let's open up the E-car. I think it looks cool. Kind of a cool deco on this. Right? Looks good. It's got the tag you're modeling on it, or a logo on it, on the front and on the sides. And that's kind of cool. All right. Skyline, Hot Wheeler, and the GTO. That's a J-Case highlight, that GTO. I think we might be running now. Batmobile, Mustang Coupe, and the Ford Raptor once again. Another new Batmobile, El Camino's cool. I just dig that RX-7. Can we get to the J-Case highlight so I can open that up? And then Car di Asada, Lethal Diesel, another local motor-in. And then to finish it off, Batmobile once again. There was 3 in the US case, there's 3 in the international case, Mod Rod, and twinning and winning. That is your International K case with highlights. You guys like that? That was kind of fun to do. Made it a little bit longer, but there's some major highlights. There's your winner right there. That's my number 1 highlight. I'll put the right behind it, the Corvette, and then of course I think the 2 hunts in this case, the regular MX-5 Miata, and I'll show you the HKS and the Super. One thing I did notice, I did not pull the GTR, right? There was that gray GTR that was in the US case that was not in this case. I actually brought the Kroger model in black, but I was going to compare it, but it wasn't in there. So we'll have to put that into a different highlight. Maybe I'll just share that in the J case or something, or I'll put it in the L case highlight or something. But yeah, that was not in there. That's the only thing I noticed so far that was different. But we'll see. Maybe there's others. Thanks everybody. Tell me what you thought of this highlight unboxing hybrid video. I enjoyed doing it. And tell me which car is your favorite. Bye.